Hey guys, hi there, greetings. I'm not sure if anyone is online watching me right at the moment. I have decided to do this on the spur of the moment. It's a little bit of a grey day here in Auckland and it's an indoors kind of day. So I thought I would do a little bit of a quick sort of reading or a light reading for anyone who's interested, in as much that if you send a message on the live chat, I can then go ahead and answer your question. But if we have no questions to start off with, so if we have no one joining us yet, I'm not sure if there's anyone online. This is the first time I've actually done this type of video. So if we have no one joining, I will begin shuffling the cards and we can just work from there to see what sort of energy is around today. Today here in New Zealand is Wednesday the 16th of October. So just a little bit. Oh, hi there guys. Hi Planet Tiffany. Hi Stephanie. Hi Melissa. Hi Liz. Lovely to see you. Look, hi there Dunny Days. If you want a question asked, obviously this is going to be live, so you know you can't hide from anything here. Hi there, it's lovely to have you join me. If you guys want to ask a question, do so and we will work from the cards that I have. I have some different ones on the table. This is a bit weird. I'm filming it and I'm watching it on my big Apple screen at the same time, so I feel discombobulated. Hey there, Rock. Hey, Planet. Okay, if nobody's asking any questions at the moment, let's just move into seeing what's going to come up on these cards for right now. Where are you all from? Because you know I'm from New Zealand, so where are you guys from? Hello. There's a first one out. That's really nice. That is the Ace of Cups. It came out on the side, but I think we'll utilize that cup card right now. Portugal, California, hi California, Boston, Chicago, Illinois, Hawaii, one of my favorite places. Well, look, you're everywhere's a favorite place. The whole world is so beautiful. It's all favorite. So with that, we've received this Ace of Cups. That's a really Ontario, Canada, lovely. I want to get there one day too. The UK, South Africa, hi. I have a lot of South African friends here in New Zealand. We have a big contingency of South Africans who come to live here, so it's a really thriving South African community. Hi there from Virginia. Hi Pennsylvania. Well, now I'm calling you not by your names, but by where you live. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Anyhow, guys, we've got the Ace of Cups out, so that's a beautiful card to arrive. It talks about the feelings of emotions, and these emotions can literally be overflowing. There can be the feeling of wanting love or having love around you, of feeling from like a cosmic level, some sort of connection. If you like, what we're doing right now in this reading is a cosmic connection of love, because we're connecting all of us from around the globe in this essence of love. Now, the Ace of Cups can be about new love coming in. It can be about feeling connected to someone or something at quite a spiritual level. It's also a card of fertility. So see down here, the lotus flower about to be, it's like an ovum or an egg. It's about to show ovulation. So this can be a period of fertility for people, and it can be like a conception of a pregnancy. So with that in mind, let's shuffle a few more and see. I've got no questions coming from you guys, but that's fine. We'll just work with collective energies and see what's coming out for this period in time. And then remember what I said at the beginning, if you read my note, I said that we would get on to a Reiki manifestation and soothing energy with this crystal grid that I have here. San Mateo, California, Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. Hi Karen. Hi Zena. Money, career, business. Okay, let's stop here then. Now I've got to figure out how to stop the comments when they come through. But Zena Blue, you've asked, will my Reiki business with a partner be successful? Thank you. Okay, so let's start there with that question. I'm not going to take this card as being your card because that was being dealt before you asked the question, and it's just as well because that's not a very pleasant one, is it? So let's go back. This is for Zena Blue. Will my Reiki business with a partner be successful? This is for Zena. This is for a Reiki business with a partner. Have you already started the business, Zena? Okay, we've got two that came out. Very formal. And when I think of Reiki, I think of it as not so much that it's informal business, but that it's a, you know, more spiritual concept, so not so much a physically grounded one. These two cards are more of the, I suppose you could call them legal perspectives. So this Reiki business, if you're going in it with a partner, I suggest that you make sure that you have legal documents that ascertain the partnership is equal, or like who's putting money in, or are you sharing the rent between you? Is it sharing customers? Is it sharing profits? So I think these things need to be addressed quite well. I would put them down in writing. It's in the process, okay? Zena, have you done any legal work around this? Have you got any documents drawn up? Because both of these are very authoritarian cards, right? And they're about doing the legal processes. This one here, the Emperor, he's very much about timing in March or April. So this could be something that comes up, and the process of this Reiki business could be coming into reality more around March or April timing. This is a karmic card, so it can say that this, especially when it turns up for you, that this could be quite a worthwhile event, and it often bodes in your favor. So I'm thinking that there could be success in this Reiki business. Make sure that you've got all your Reiki training and everything that you possibly can to offer the most to your customers. Make sure you've got that all up and running. And yeah, get your documentation right, get your certification right, make sure you've got your tenancy or your lease or any partnership documents up and running. But they're both quite positive cards. They're very authoritarian. So it's telling you to do this specifically and to do it legally. Okay, so how does that go for you, Zena? Let's see. I know there's a lot of you asking questions now, and I probably will miss them. So if you just want to keep coming back, I'll read. I can only see the ones that I'm reading now. Denise, what's the energy around me for taking a mediumship class? Will it be benefit for my spiritual career? Let's have a wee look. So this is for Denise. What's the energy around me for taking a mediumship class? Will it be beneficial for my spiritual career? Wow, you got an ace jump out just like that. You know, a lot of people really, really love mediumship work. I'm not a medium. I don't actually talk to the past over people. My work is the clairaudience, clairsentience, the psychic and the intuitive. And I think you'll find that if you really train into mediumship, and if it's a gift, a natural gift that you have, it can work very well for you. And there's an Ace of Pentacles that came out. So my answer to that is yes, I would go ahead and be looking and make a move in that realm. Like, I don't know if it's going to cost you a lot of money about whether or not you're going into the mediumship, if there's a money amount that you have to put out in the beginning. But if there's not, I think it might pay dividends for you. And I know a lot of people really do like contacting mediums and seeing if they can make the connection to the past over loved ones. So I would say yes, okay? Now, let's see. Dunny Days, my question, if you can answer, why do I keep seeing the number 99? It's an interesting one. 99 is an unusual one because most everyone sees things like 444, 111. The double number or the triple number scenario that I would think is very much about our spiritual journey and the awakening of things such as synchronistic events, which is our connection to the soul and the spirit. So I am just looking for something a little more spiritual to answer you on that one. Let's see what the animal guide spirits have to say here. Well, I'm not sure that this will give you a complete answer, but I find that when you start seeing numbers repetitively, that it's your spiritual awakening or awareness that is evolving, right? So it's a very personal journey, and it's just about becoming more aware of the celestial and the cosmic. So let's see. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love doing all the work, and I do it for really just to help all you guys, to help your own spiritual awareness and enlightenment paths. That's what my work and that's how I gain my pleasure is all about. So let's just see for Dunny Days here if we can get a spirit animal out. You know, these ones that I've been working with lately, they don't jump out in a hurry. They're quite meek or, you know, gentle, like the animal kingdom in many ways. This is for Dunny Days. What is this about the number 99 that comes out? Okay, so this and that are true. This and that means that the relevance of different perspectives in life are there, and it doesn't really matter. So what they're saying to you is there's no necessarily great significance. It's part of this journey. It might be part of the awakening. So I don't think the 99 is necessarily symbolically trying to tell you anything in particular. It's just making you aware of this and that this and that are true. Transformation is beautiful. So this is moving into a transformational time for you, which is what I had the feeling of, that you are beginning to be like the monarch butterfly, this opening and this awareness that perhaps is coming in your life. So the realization of a more spiritual creativity to yourself. And look at this, card number 11. So instead of 99, we have 11, but the 11 is still this sort of synchronistic, spiritual or cosmic answering. And so that's why this one said this and that are true. We come to 8, the bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. So a lot of things are mysterious, and part of the enjoyment or the enrichment of life is walking into the mystery and becoming more aware of it and becoming involved with it and one with it. So your 99 is like a door opening, an evolution to a spiritual process. How's that? 99 all day long for weeks. Yeah, well. Valerie, beneath. Can I ask if my purpose here is to help heal people? Yeah, I think for all of us in reality, that should be our purpose, is to help give, support, nurture or heal. Let's have a look and see what these cards say for you. Is this for Valerie? Oh, you're welcome, Dunny Days. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not seeing all the comments, because I really concentrate on what I'm doing down here. So, opportunity to forgive. So this is for Valerie. Can I ask if my purpose here is to help heal, to help people heal? Opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal. Wow. You know, this is another thing. When we become a healer, or when we offer healing, we're healing ourselves at the same time. And some people feel, if they've been through a lot in their life, or if they have issues to overcome themselves, that they can't be a healer. There's nothing more incorrect than that. Every single one of us can become healers one way or another. And sometimes, yes, it takes a degree of training to do that. And at other times it seems a very natural process. So I would say the answer to you is yes, you could be a healer. And I think, Sally, that this could also answer your question, and I a healer as well. This one says, this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. And so when you're doing healing, you can do that as well. See the other person bathed in light and calm and peace, and that only goodness emanates around them. And that's part of the way to offer healing. So sometimes a person might come to you for a specific healing, but you give non-specific energy back to them so that they're able to uplift whatever healing it is that the soul requires. So the answer is yes, I would think so, absolutely. And because one of the words in here was heal. Thank you, Valerie. Love your readings. I would like to know about me being a tarot reader for income, as well as if I will be moving in 6 months. Okay, so Valerie, what should we do? Which cards should we use for those? Let's have a look at these ones here. This is for Valerie. She wants to know if she could become a tarot reader and if she will be moving within 6 months. The Garden and the Gate is a nice card in as much that it is encouraging you to move on, to open the gate and to find more of life's offerings out there. So in terms of the fact that you're asking a question about could this be a way for you, then obviously the key is around your neck, and it's about not being afraid to take the step forward and make the move. So it's up to you. Don't be afraid to put this out to the universe, to take some studies, to look into it. You know, I always say the more due diligence you do around your passion or your desire or your dream, the more chance you have of making it successful. So that's a good card in terms of opening up to something, trying something new, stepping out of the ordinary, not being afraid to take the risk. You're just giving it a go. So that's a good message for you in terms of that. Where did you disappear to on my... Yeah, so the next one was, will I be moving? Now, I think for will I be moving, this is a better option for this deck. There are definitely moving cards in the tarot deck. So this is for Valerie. Will she be moving within 6 months? Bearing in mind, guys, I'm just keeping these as kind of quick and swift as I can. I'm trying to answer as many of you as possible. There's one that came out. The Star. Well, that really connects with the psychic realm, because these are the cosmic helpers. These are the light energy beings. These are the ones that connect with you at the celestial or through the crown chakra. This is you talking to the cosmic energies in life. So we're getting quite a nice feeling around that. We'll just see if there's one more card about moving. I don't know that the Star is what I call a moving card. It definitely talks about balance. Hey, Miss Wizard. No, it's not too late to ask a question. I'm just working here with Valerie for a minute. Just keep asking, guys, because your question will come back up and I'll see it at some point. I'm not looking at the chat all the time, okay? I am here sort of working more. Page of Pentacles. I don't know. It's not what I interpret as moving. I think maybe this idea of the psychic training might be more on your mind at the moment, and you know, this is the potentiality of a career option, of a brand new thought or direction in terms of, you know, money or career. So I'm getting the feeling that the move is not so much on the mind as part of this psychic training or awareness could be. The bottom card on the deck is the Six of Cups. You know, this does talk about going back to the past, and it sometimes talks about it going to places where you may have lived in the past and going back in the past. So whether or not you're thinking of shifting, so remember this is for you, Valerie, whether or not you're thinking of shifting to somewhere that you used to live, or back to an area in the past, or back to family members or something like that, that would be the only thing I could think of there. So only you'll know whether or not that resonates with you. Okay, hi Marianne. let's have a look here. I'll go back up to Brenda. Should I study feng shui or astrology? You know, they're both interesting and they tie into each other anyhow. I would say to you, without even looking, what is your passion? You know, what is your passion in life? Is it the feng shui or is it the astrology? I have look, in some countries in particular, because feng shui is really big in China and with the Chinese people, and if you have an area in your city, wherever you live, if you have an area that there are a lot of Chinese people and you can gain their respect, then they will come to you and you could do quite well with feng shui. But astrology seems more, am I trying to say more accepted possibly? Yeah, so astrology is something that more people are on board with, and I think more people understand. And there are some really good and easy, accessible astrology learning places. And then, of course, you have to think, do you want Western astrology or do you want like Vedic astrology? So if you're thinking astrology, and you're thinking Vedic, I would always recommend Joni Patri, because I think she's actually really, really good at what she does. And she has an astrology university that you can join. I'm not sure what her prices are. They could be quite expensive. But it says here the card that you got out was there's nothing to worry about. It just says you are safe. The situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions in the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. So here's something that I suggest you do. Get a sheet, write down the reasons for uplifting feng shui and then the reasons for uplifting astrology, and one of them should have more positives than the other, and then start working with that and seeing how you feel. So I think either or for you will be fine. Manuela, thanks up for the cat channel growing. Is that my channel? I know I have cats on it. Brenda, you're welcome. Minnesota. Anthony, hi Anthony, will my girlfriend bring in more income? She's worried about that. Oh, okay, what does she do? I'm just reading Valerie's answer. Yeah, you do continue to pursue your psychic skills in reading, Valerie. And that's interesting. You want to move to a place you visited in the summer, so kind of like going back in time. I don't think that's going to happen right now, but if you focus on it again and make some strong due diligence around it and, you know, logical things in the here and now, it might happen for you. Marianne, I'll come back. I think this type of reading here, you need to be the people who ask the questions. I can give you a card maybe later and we'll see what comes from it. But in the meantime, I was going with, let me see, excuse me guys, I'm here looking on my laptop, on my big computer, while I'm working through my iPhone. Yeah, okay. Anthony, will my girlfriend bring in more income? She's worried about that. Anthony, are you still here? Planet. Does my manager at work have a crush on me? He might. There's plenty of workplace crushes in life, aren't there? Okay, Anthony, are you still here? Because if you're not, I won't answer your question then. Okay. Sally, all right. Oh, kia ora. Hi there. Hi, I'm glad someone from New Zealand's online. Or maybe I should, okay, I'm going to answer my New Zealand cohort here. Will I be moving to a new home? I've been told I will need to look back into my ancestry to break a cycle. Can you pick up on that? Let's have a look then. Just thinking what to use. Will you move to a new home and breaking a cycle? So this is for Harriet. Okay. So Harriet. Ace of Pentacles, Harriet, first out. Will I be moving to a new home? I've told I need to look back into my ancestry. What's that Ace of Pentacles doing there, Harriet? What's that about? I don't normally associate it with moving. Oh, yep. Yeah, okay, to break a cycle. What's going on in the ancestry? Is there something that you need to clear? Is there some sort of family healing that needs to be done? There's just change coming for you, you know, with an ace and the death card, that's denoting pretty big change. I think the death card could definitely be talking to you. Whoops, that's on the floor. Just a minute, I've got to get that. There were a couple of them. I think that death card could be talking about breaking a cycle, because he's got like the sickle, and the sickle and the cycle are spelt really similarly. So who told you that about breaking the cycle? Yeah, look, breaking ties. You do. You have some work to do, some clearing work. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles as well. So this is quite interesting. I agree with whoever told you that there's a cycle that needs to be broken, or there's something that needs to be cleared. Now, don't take that personally in a negative way, because in reality, most of us in life come into families that have work to be done. There's something through the lineage or through history or through time that just is there, and it comes back through generations. Now, some of it can be things like hereditary illnesses, it can be mental illness, it can be physical incapacities, it can be fear or worry or lack of money. That can go through generations as well. So going and doing some, and you know, here in New Zealand we have some really good healing modalities, right? Like, there's a lot of spiritual people who could do some of this work for freeing things up. I'm not necessarily seeing them moving, but in saying that, this Ace of Pentacles, you've got the Six of Pentacles, so this is a cyclical time in your life where movement is occurring, where this give and take opportunity could be around you, and balance, bringing balance in would be beneficial, and by bringing balance in, you might then see this like movement or clearing up, or allowing things to come free. There's a possibility that you might be the one with your hand out at the moment, wanting perhaps something, or wanting the change, or wanting the movement, and someone might be in a position where they can give it to you. Let's just see what one more card is. Two of them upside down. The Queen of Cups might be someone relative here. It might be someone who is connected to you, a water sign type person. Could be someone who you see who is beneficial, who could help, you know, with like a clearing, or bringing balance in, or free flowing something up. Or it could be someone who's already around you in terms of a family. And I'm sorry guys, I'm not looking at the chat thing at the moment. I'm concentrating on this bit of reading here. This Nine of Wands upside down, you know, it's still saying the same message, that you've been on this journey, or you've partway through your inquiry into something, but don't give up, keep going, because I think you're on the right track. Okay, so there's Miss Wizard Tarot has given you a message too, Harriet. Listen to Steve Noble on YouTube, Meditation to Clear and Break Ties. And that's right, we've got a lot of different things and opportunities to do many of these clearance works now, whether it be online or whether it be seeing someone in the physical. So yeah, I think that's quite a nice reading that you've just received there, Harriet. So I hope that manages to help you make a decision one way or another, and come back and listen to it again another time and sort of see how that's going. Now, Manuela, love you too. Anthony, she's a gardener. So this is your girlfriend, so you are still here. She is a gardener. Okay, I did say that I would have a look for you. Let's see if Anthony's girlfriend is going to receive any more work. Where do you live, Anthony? I've been here. Anthony, where do you work? I mean, where does she work? What part of the world are you from? Gardening, depending where you are, can be a good, profitable little business, especially if she's, you know, if she's getting herself out there and she's got lots of clients. If you're in an area where people are prepared to pay for gardeners. Does she do lawn mowing if you've got lawns in your area? Like I know here in New Zealand, we're big on gardening. So you can do quite well gardening here in New Zealand, or starting up, you know, starting up businesses like lawn mowing businesses, gardening, tidying, hedge trimming, tree cutting, all sorts of things like that. So the Ace of Cups jumped out again, and I don't know if you were here at the beginning when I started this live reading, but the Ace of Cups was the very first card out then. So this is a positive card. It's a card of love. She might be very passionate about her gardening. It might be something she feels really connected to. I'm not seeing any more comments coming through. I'm not sure if it's my end that's doing that or not. But yeah, that's a nice card for her, Anthony. She technically could be very passionate about it. And of all things, look, that's a beautiful lotus flower coming into bloom. There's water coming. The cup is overflowing. So I'm thinking that this could be okay for her in gardening. Perhaps she has to grow her business a little bit more, like market it a little bit more. Yeah, so that's been out before too. Hard work, it's been hard work for her, but there's something that could change for her if she keeps going, if she applies something else, if she tries something new. The Page of Cups, again, it's about passion and love, finding the things you love in life. There could be something that, there's more flowers in this one as well. There's more flowers in that one. I think she needs to try something new with San Mateo, California. Well, I don't know what your climate's like up there. I'm thinking it might be really hot. Must be hard to garden up there. Sally, yeah, I loved Harriet's reading too. I thought it was very good. Anthony, I think she has to make changes in and around her business or how she does it. But I do see that she's very passionate about it, that there's passion there. And I think that she's coming to, well, this 9 indicates coming to the end of a phase. So I'm thinking that if she does something different, creates a different perspective or outlook, she may have to change something up. She may have to like add something or increase something or change a direction that she's going in with the way she thinks about her business. Then I still think that there's possibly, it's okay here, right? Veggie gardens, well, everyone's starting to get into the holistic, organic in particular, veggie gardens. Tell her to also bloom out. I can't think of another word. Bloom out into flowers as well. And maybe it's flowers that are edible, like foods that are edible that contain flowers, and maybe it's got something to do with incorporating something like bees, like making honey, natural honey. But I think there is something in here for her. And yes, with the marketing. You know, I believe that a lot of businesses have the ability to be successful these days. It's about being in the right place and doing the right things for it. But not often do things come without a bit of hard work behind them, eh? So, yeah, I would say for her to keep going. She's passionate about it, expand it a little bit more. I can see for some reason flowers, which makes me think of bees, which makes me think of all sorts of other things. Do the organic, keep on the organic, expansion. So I hope that's okay with you, Anthony. Lakeshare. Hi Celestial, can I please get an energy reading between me and Patrick? I'm a Capricorn and he's a Gemini. Okay, well, because I saw your one there, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, I'll use the energy oracle cards. It's an energy reading. Well, these two came out. That's not really giving me much indication on a relationship. You're saying an energy reading between him and you. Is this guy, are you and him in a relationship, or did you want to be in a relationship, Lakshya? Because have you met him in a situation where money is involved? And is communication between you? That's quite cool, isn't it? Is communication between you happening, or do you need some sort of elevation in communication? But then look what jumped out. This caring connections as a third card. So Lakshya, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. Oh, he's a new soulmate. Yeah, well look, you got the caring connection. So I think the energy there between you is good. What is this about the financial constraint though? Is money a bit tight between you both, or did you meet through something that is tied up to money, whether it be career or whether something around money? Either that or money, is it tight between you? Lakshya. Oh. Lakshya. Oh, thank you. Lakshya. Okay, so yeah, that caring connection is very much like the Lover's card. So money is tight. Okay, so it's all working perfectly. What I think here with Archangel Gabriel, you could use to call in to help around your finances, even though Gabriel is not what I would consider necessarily a financial angelic energy, because he's more for this, the throat chakra, and for healing. Anthony, you're welcome. Thanks, mate. It's all good. So, Lakshya, we're coming back to you. Call on this Gabriel to bring any extra, divine light or healing or just overall energy to this pattern, or to your romance, or to the relationship, or to your work or your career. This is lovely that this just popped out like that. There is light and there is love. So yes, he's a soulmate. This might be able to help be healed through Archangel Gabriel, or maybe through some sort of communication. Okay, so that's very cool for you guys. What else have we got here? Valerie, thanks for the reading. You've given me food for thought. Great. Signing out now. It's late. I know that's the problem with New Zealand. We're so often on such a different timeline to the rest of the world. Okay, hi from the Philippines. I have so many Filipino friends. I worked in the hospital and we had lots of them there in the hospital. So I have a huge contingency of Filipino friends and I love them all. Taylor, hi there, new subscriber. I was wondering if I may have a reading. Okay, Taylor. Yeah, anyone can ask a question, but what's happening, guys, is I focus on one question, then do a reading, and in the meantime, some of you will be disappearing off my screen, so just keep asking, just keep going if you stay online. I came to Taylor. Hi there, may I have a reading? Okay, I'm just going to give you like, I'll do something from this one, because this is kind of, these ones are a little bit easier and lighter to read. You're not actually asking a question per se, but this is for Taylor. New subscribers, so welcome. Assertiveness and nothing to worry about is nice. So just if there's a situation around you where you're finding people might be being a wee bit pushy or overt in one way or another, this one here is saying you can use some assertiveness and don't be too afraid to stand back. So it says the situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. Yes, there's a need for your strength and truthfulness with other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. So a little bit of assertiveness, so stand up for yourself if there's anything around that you wish to either be able to speak your truth about, or for someone to listen to what you're wanting to have being told or to say, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be in a work situation, whether it be just in a general community. Now, this card, there's nothing to worry about, is a lovely card to turn out. It's very, very general, and so to be honest, because there's other people on the line as well, there's nothing to worry about, and that's what you need to take on board. So I'll hold it up here for you. You can snap a picture of that and you can read the words underneath, but focus on that at all times when you have this, you know, if you are wondering about anything, you've got a really good message in the background that things are going okay, or that there's a pattern of flow in your life that is taking you to the next step. So I always think this is a lovely card to come out. It seems, you know, sort of simple, I suppose you could say, but it's a wonderful message. All right, there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and any situation around you that might be niggling away is in control of divine providence and universal order. So apply that feeling and speculation to any situations. So that was for Taylor. Okay, so let's have a look. Yes, anyone can ask a question. I've just been here, I'm looking at Sally. I'm anxious if you have anything for me, but I understand there's a time for everything. Okay, Sally, I'm with you now, all right? So when you say you're anxious, oh my goodness, I might have just lost you. Because that's good. Sally. Yeah, here we are. Sorry guys, sorry for the hold up there. I go back to the big computer to try and follow the chat, you know, the chat line. Sally, you're anxious. Don't be anxious. So what is it you're wanting? I'm going to come to one of the spirit cards, and when I get the spirit card out, this is for Sally, I will read to you from the book as well, because the spirit cards are actually quite intense and they have some lovely messages behind them. So this is for Sally. What would the spirit animals like to tell her, please? So this is for Sally. She's a little bit anxious. What's the message for her? That's too many. I'm not going to work on all of those. So let's just... this is for Sally. Oh, look at that. He's so beautiful, that border collie. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. So dogs, the number 19, being loyal to what you love. Now just give me a minute, because I'm going to get the book and I'm going to find the message for you and read it for you. So Sally, this is for you. Let's take a look. I really gel with this animal spirit deck because I'm just very much an earth being, I love the animal kingdom and the earth. So these cards, and I haven't had them that long, they've just come to life and they're so special. They have such a beautiful energetic vibration that they give off. So this is dog spirit. Dog spirit appears to remind you that although change is part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Dog spirit also says, be true to that which you love, for now is a time of good fortune. Be steady as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, And Dog Spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. So that's a nice message. Have some faith and don't let that anxiety play through. Now, each of these cards also has a message from a perspective if you have got something on your mind or if you are anxious or worried about something. This is what's called the protection essence of this card message. Loyalty to people and situations can turn into attachment that results in stagnation, enmeshment, and loss of integrity. Do you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve? Are you afraid that asking for a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? Trust that when Dog Spirit appears, you are meant to accept the turning of the wheel of life and the changing of fortunes. If you feel you are being betrayed or are growing apart from someone, let Dog Spirit reconnect with you with your commitment to love in all of its forms. Now I just have to put that down. I'm turning the page. Perhaps a relationship is meant to evolve. Perhaps you are meant to evolve too, so that you can experience the growth for which your soul yearns. Your greatest loyalty is to love, so be open to all its many guises, including self-love. You deserve the best, and that is what Spirit wants for you. So I think that is a really beautiful message. Remember too, all of you guys that are on here at the moment, any of these messages that come through may have a really strong indication for yourself as well. Like you might think, gosh, that message sounded like it was for me. Then that's also relative. So anyone online listening, and also if you happen to tune in at a later date and go through this and just hear various things, then yes, you'll pick up messages that are meant for you as well, even though they've been specifically drawn for a person. Maya, I'm a bit confused about whether you are actually still live. It's 4:19 where I am. Well, it's 12:30 in the daytime where I am, because I'm in New Zealand, and it's probably only 12:30 here in New Zealand. We do have a very different timeline, but yes, I am still live. Let's have a look. So Sally, hopefully you were still with me and that you have, that's lovely. I've just told your story. Hopefully you really enjoyed that, Sally. Yeah, I thought it was a beautiful message too. Alyssa, oh my God. Okay. Oh, Diane, I let my best friend, your best friend dog go today. Oh, look, blessings. Yeah, I'm seeing quite a lot of our animal friends passing on at the moment. And just not recently, touch wood, I couldn't bear to lose mine at the moment. Thank you, Sally. Thank you. I couldn't bear to lose any more of my pets at the moment, but in the last 3 years we've actually lost a lot of our pets in our home, and it's been very, very difficult. But I am just noticing a lot of pets are leaving, and I sometimes think that they come, I don't sometimes think, they always come here for a reason, and they come to you as part of their journey and lesson as well. But hi Helen, when they are finished, when their journey has finished and their love and their lesson has been done in the physical, then they're moving on. But they do go to a place of love and light, and I honestly believe that they stay connected. And I do think that we come across our animals when we pass over. So yes, sorry about the loss of your doggy, that was really hard. Alyssa, I want a reading. What's that funny looking face thing there? I want a reading. Okay, Alyssa, what do you want a reading on? Okay, anyone can join, guys. You can all join in. And yeah, Alyssa, I love the message, exactly. Oh, I've got another one here for blessings, Auntie from Titirangi, Waitakere, Tiwai Nu Atari. I can't speak Maori very well, but thank you for all you do for us. Thank you. I'm not far from Titirangi. I'm getting the same grey skies outside and windy, gloomy Yucksville. That's why I'm inside today doing this. So lovely to see another fellow Aucklander here, and blessings to you and blessings to everyone who's here with us at the moment. I will do this Reiki healing shortly. I will admit my screen looks as if it's not live anymore on my computer. I don't know why that's happened. Yeah, I don't know, guys, if it's still live or not. I'm definitely still seeing messages coming up, but I don't know if you guys can all see the cards or anything. Okay. Hi, may I ask if Martin Fernandez will make an effort romantically and reach out after my theoretical dental board examinations? Oh my goodness, that's a big one, Alyssa. If Martin will make an effort romantically and reach out after my theoretical dental board examinations on December the 2019. So you're not actually asking, so this is for you, Alyssa, you're not actually asking about your exam, your dental board exams in December. Good luck for that. Well, there's a nice card, there's a Page of Pentacles. That's good for career, and it's also good for new opportunities in career. If you are sitting this examination in December in 2019, does that mean that you are likely to get the offer of a new job after that? Because this card, the Page of Pentacles, is like a new offer coming. Hey guys, can you see what I'm doing at the moment? Can you see that card coming out? The Page of Pentacles? Because my screen at home is completely not doing that. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you. I just needed to know. I don't know what's going on at my end. I must have blown up the computer. So coming back to Alyssa about that. So this one here for you, I reckon you will get some sort of offer of possible new career move. That's looking positive. So good luck for your exam in December, for your dental board examinations. And this is about Martin. You don't need to say his full name on public forum if you don't want to, because we don't want everyone looking him up, do we? Anyhow, so Martin, will Martin make an effort romantically for Alyssa? Let's have a look. Will Martin make an effort romantically? Well, that's nice. The Four of Wands, and even though it's come out reversed, and you know what? I think that's my fault. Look, the deck's upside down. I'm going to put it back upright. That is very positive. That's the card of the happy home. That's the card of sometimes an offer of something like an engagement, or moving into a position where happiness is abound, you know, even possibly moving together or moving into a home environment where there is happiness. So I'm thinking, yes, Alyssa, it sounds like things might pan out quite well for you, okay? So keep that in mind and think of that in a positive way. Don't put pressure on that poor guy though, you know, just let this happen and evolve as and how it might. Yes, all right, so good luck. Best wishes for all of that, because that's positive for both of those things. Okay, let me come back to, that's good. Blush away because no one can see you. Okay, I'm just scrolling back up. I'm glad you can all see. Okay. Oh, Helen, thanks for that. It's beautiful weather here in the Gold Coast. Well, for any of you who don't live in the Gold Coast or Australia or New Zealand, the Gold Coast is not far from New Zealand in terms of flying. It's a 3-hour international flight. And we had a property in the Gold Coast. It's a particular part of the world I love, and I always love the Gold Coast, and yes, it's often always sunny. So thank you. Pass me some sunny rays from the wonderful Gold Coast. Maya Stewart, if you get a chance to address my question, I'm wondering if I will get the job I interviewed for this Friday. Okay, let's have a look. Let's get these the right way up. Yep, this is for Maya. Oh, no, I'm not going to start there. This is for Maya. This is about a job she's interviewing this Friday. Okay. Wow. Phew. I love that. That turned out upside down with the whole bunch of those other cards, if you saw that. This is about career opportunities and sometimes job opportunities. I'm thinking that the interview should go well, and you should be able to get a second interview out of it at least. Sometimes this even propagates itself further and takes it into even more of an offer. What about all the others that came out with it? I wouldn't normally take that many all at once just for a question like that, but even the 2 after it is actually quite nice. There's opportunity here that's consideration and planning about the future, about a career, around a job as well. The rest of these, there's nothing wrong with any of them. Look, they're all positive cards. This can be the signing of documentation. This can be people you know from the past, going back to something you loved from the past, or something to do with a childhood dimension around it. This can be shifting. I don't know if you would have to shift for the job. You could be shifting from one job to another. This is about an offer coming, but sometimes thinking the offer is not quite good enough. There might be something in the job that you could be a little bit disappointed about, and you might think, oh, do I really want that job or not? But, you know, nothing stays the same forever either, and I often say you're better off to take one, get yourself in the running, get the experience, become employed, and then sometimes you can negotiate for changes within a job anyhow. And then if after a period you're not happy with it, you can always leave. Nothing is permanent, you know, we can make the changes. But I think overall there are quite some good cards that popped out in that massive bunch that look positive. So good luck for your interview on Friday. Okay. Helen, do you see me getting the flying job or any job soon? Well, it's interesting you should talk about flying because, just because, yeah, I won't go into that. But what sort of flying job is it, Helen? Have you not got a job at all? I know jobs can be really hard to get over on the Gold Coast. We've got friends over there that have got, you know, people looking for work, and it's not that easy. Helen, no job at all. What a pain, isn't it? It's not easy on the Gold Coast. Well, there's probably hospitality. Cabin crew, who with? Which airline cabin crew? Yeah, Maya, good on you. A stepping stone. Well, good luck with that, and I hope it goes well. Yeah, you're welcome. Helen, which cabin crew? Because you know here in New Zealand, Jetstar have just pulled out. So oh God, I wish you hadn't said Jetstar. Anyhow, Jetstar have pulled out of parts of our New Zealand, you know, flying areas, so they've tightened up a little bit possibly. Let's have a look for you, Helen. Have you done all the things that you're meant to for, you know, getting into the flying? Have you got things all prepared, like a good CV? Have you got the documentation type things they want? Have you got all the passports up to date and any permits that might be required? Yes, I've done everything. I'm ready to go. Good. Well, Knight of Cups. It might be something. Would you love this job? Would you really love to do the flight attendant? Oh, well, that's okay if Jetstar have a new route in Australia, so maybe there might be new positions coming up. Helen, would you really love the job? There's competition. We know there's competition. Okay, yep, you have wanted to do it for years. Very passionate about it. There's competition around it. These two aren't helping me out in terms of whether you're going to get this or not. They are talking, this talks about becoming very knowledgeable at it, trusting your instincts too, tuning into your psychic awareness, but I think that's not going to be that helpful for the actual interview. There is competition, but you would be aware of that. You dress the very best you can, look the best you can, use the most, appropriate terminologies and languages. Have some information about Jetstar, because oftentimes when they interview you, they say things like, what can you tell us about our company? Why do you want to work for Jetstar and, not one of the other Australian companies or even the Air New Zealand ones or something like that? So really, that's a shame, eh, Ruby? And guys, I don't know why the screen's frozen. I do now. Wait, come back. Is it unfreezing now? I think that was my phone. And it's actually, my phone is going to die soon. So I'm probably going to have to close this session down before too long. But regards the Jetstar, really learn up on their company and have some information that knocks them dead, that really says, gosh, this girl is keen, okay? Be the person that they want to employ because you're going to represent their company really well. I've got two more here. Is the screen back on again now? Yep. Well, lots of girls, and this four of cups came out again. Well, there's lots of, it's a community, there's girls. Look, come on, one more. Yeah, blessings your way. Okay. Wish card. I hope for you it really does come up. If you have got everything prepared, and I'm not joking though about learning as much as you can about Jetstar and having something kind of like really worthy to say to them in an interview, like why you're passionate about Jetstar, what you feel you have to offer them. Tell them a bit about the history of Jetstar, how you admire their ethics or their rules and stuff like that. The Tower, the Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting a mixed bag in terms of the cards coming out. The Ace of Rods is nice. The Queen of Swords could be someone that you see who's interviewing you. She could be like, that's an interviewing type person. I don't know what the Tower would represent. It doesn't really make sense in context of that question. I'd rather focus on the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Rods. I think she's the interviewer. Just good, the best of luck, girl, eh? I hope it goes really, really well. And I know it's difficult to get work over there. So, look, positive thoughts your way. Do some positive blessings for the interview before you go. I'll tell you something else. This is really, and this will help anyone here who's listening. When there's something that you want or you're going for, like an interview, or you want to have something positive come into your life, or you just want to see an answer, you're welcome, Helen. Do let me know, please, and thanks for the sunny rays. But just add this at the end of your kind of like inner talk that you're going to do before your interview, you add at the end of it, "Dear universe, I really want this job," or "I'm looking forward to uplifting my job at Jetstar, and I know that I'm going to be wonderful at it, and I ask that the interview goes extremely well, and I thank you in advance for this, and I'm asking for the most benevolent outcome for this situation, and so be it." And if you keep using that phrase, "I'm asking for the most benevolent outcome, and so be it," then you are pushing that out to the universe. So best luck, okay? Best of luck. Okay, Maya, sorry, the screen froze when I pulled your cards. I can't remember. You're welcome, Helen. I can't remember when your cards were, so that's the problem with live action, isn't it? It sometimes doesn't go the way. Manuela, thanks, sweetie, but have to do my rosary. Getting late for me next time. Okay, much love. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, I'll do these live ones whenever I kind of get the chance. Letta, would be grateful if you could answer my question. What was your question? Letta Martin, what was your question? Oh, goodness. Just be patient with me, guys. I'm trying to find... I'm scrolling through. Okay, I can't. Letta, can you tell me if I will win this dispute with public trust? Okay, can you tell me, will I win my dispute with the public trust? Okay, let's have a look. This is for Letta. Will Letta win the dispute with the public trust? Letta. Hopefully my phone is still working. Letta, will you win the dispute with the public trust? Queen of Cups and the Strength card. I think whatever this dispute is, it's giving you some form of inner strength. You're obviously fighting for something. I don't know if the Queen of Cups is yourself, or if it's bringing compassion in, like if it's compassion from your end or compassion from the public trust, or it's something you're passionate about. It could be a water sign person you're dealing with. I don't know if this public trust thing is going to court, like is it a proper court case, or is it just a personal case that you're dealing with? So it's been a nightmare, okay? Yeah, have you gained some strength from it, or are you gaining your personal strength back, Letta? Yeah, thanks everyone, hit the like button. Okay, are you gaining your personal strength back? Meditation, mediation, okay. Let's have a look. It might be with this woman. You're not a water sign yourself, are you, Letta? Thanks, Ruby. You're not a water sign yourself, Letta. The Emperor, he's very much legal and authoritarian, and he's a man who does things by the rules, the Emperor. So he could be the adjudicator or the mediator overseeing it. If things are in your favour, then he would rule in your favour. But if things have not been done right at your end, or if you're in the wrong one way or another, then he will rule against it as such. And it might be that there are still implications going on right through to the March, April period of next year, because that's his timing line. This Two of Wands is about seeing also other people's insight. There might be some more information that's brought in. Thanks, Sally. Where's the love button? There's not enough love, is there? Yeah, I'm thinking that there might be someone else who brings some information in. There could be something else turn up. Let's just see one more for Letta about this mediation. Does Leta have success in the mediation? I feel that there's these two cards in particular really donate strength, quite strong strength. And this is personal strength from yourself. Corruption. Well, if it's corruption against you, girl, I hope you win. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Rods. It feels to me like there's just stuff grinding away in the background, like it's grind, grind, grind. Hello, Dagmar from UAE. Where is the UAE? I've got water in your chart. Yeah, there's stuff in the background. It feels like it's hard work. And it's money involved, is that right? So money involved, which is what I think you said before. Swift. Something swift is coming. Yeah, of course. When did you say it was? Is it Friday? No. That's somebody else's, wasn't it? Interview on Friday. Dealing with 7 strokes. Oh my God. You have been. You've had 7 strokes. Meaning health strokes. That's terrible. Oh, the United Arab Emirates. Hi, welcome. Yeah. I should have known. UAE. Oh, Leta. Oh, 7 strokes. Look, it feels to me like it's, I can see the convolution in this. I can see the length of time it's been going on. I can see the people involved. I can see the stuff. Do you have a sisterhood of support around you? Do you have like family or friends who have been supportive? This could be interesting. There could be an offer coming. Like they might offer you something. Yeah, exactly. Prayers for your outcome. I really wish the best to you. It's convoluted and it's like it's even I can feel the draining in it. Oh, it's horrible when things like that happen, and you know, why do you have to fight for something along those lines? I don't think the fight's necessarily over yet. I'd like it to be. Let's have a look. Just one more for Leta. I just think there are definitely people involved. Well, you're getting lots of blessings from everyone online, which is really nice. That's a positive for you. It's some nice energy coming in. This is for Leta about her fight with the public office. Balance, temperance. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking it's not over yet. Don't give up. Yeah, it's nice that everyone here is on your side. They're all backing for you. And I think even alone, you just coming on today and getting that energy from everyone is beneficial. It's, you know, it's kind of like a support. So I hope that that's helped you. I think that there's still a little bit of work that's going on in the background, but I was hoping that you had some support around you. Anyhow, guys, because my phone is going to die, I think I will call it there for now. But hey, thank you for joining me. It was the first time I've done this. I've really enjoyed it, actually. I've enjoyed connecting with you all. And even though I know you guys can't verbally chat on the other end, it's nice seeing all your comments. So I did just want to do this Reiki, and Leta, this might be nice for you here. So I'm bringing the Reiki healing grid into the main realm, and bearing in mind this is a manifestation crystal, okay? So in the middle is the manifestation crystal, and all of the rest is this beautiful amethyst crystal energy, which is healing. So for anyone out there who needs a little bit of physical or emotional healing, this could help for you as well. The manifestation can be finances, it can be manifestation of love, of harmony, of positive health. Okay, so I'm going to start off by integrating the base chakra bowl, because of course the base chakra is also where we instigate our manifestation from, and our physical finances, our soul tribe, our families and our homes. So I will start with this now, so we'll just be moving then into the Reiki. So I won't answer any more of your comments, but I'm loving to still see all your chatting. Oh, Letta, that's lovely that you've got some strength and that you're spiritually strong, and hopefully you're spiritually strong after this as well, and feel everyone else's energies. And thanks guys for your lovely comments. I can see them coming up. I'm glad you've enjoyed the reading and the live session we've had. Thank you all for joining, and love and blessings to everyone. And I'll move into the Reiki, and then at the end of the Reiki I will probably just finish it. And the thing is, my phone will probably die anyhow. So here we go guys, with much love and blessings to you all. Connecting to this crystal grid with the quartz manifestation crystal in the middle of the grid, creating the energy that vibrates out to each individual amethyst crystal, energizing each stone, bringing the power of manifestation and the power of healing, calm, and peace, the ability to find peaceful sleep and feel at one with one's soul, to bring calm into any situations that are angst or tense or weary or frightened. The quartz crystal energy in the middle is energizing all of the amethyst crystals, creating a vibrational, energetic pulse out, passing through its manifestation abilities of good health, good luck, good fortune, good karma, activating this grid so that all who are watching are energized with this energy. I'm asking that this crystal grid be activated and working in a high frequency for 7 days, for a period of 7 days. I bring now the heart chakra bowl. We will align the peace and calm with the heart chakra. Awakening the heart chakra. There's a block here in the heart. Some of us have a block. Some of those listening have a block in the heart. Clearing the heart, bringing in calm, easing pain. Opening the heart. Opening the heart. Lifting any pain. Lifting any trauma. Feeling that. Feel the freeing up. I think the screen did freeze, but I have just been freeing up the heart chakra. I'll do it again. My phone is just about gone, but that's fine. We've activated the grid. We're just freeing up the heart chakra. It's flowing now. We've released some tension, released some trauma. I'm glad you heard it. Yeah, it's nice. I can feel a lot lighter. Thank you, Lita. Okay, so we've freed the heart energy up. Just coming back to the grid, just applying the energy again. Just asking collective conscious and cosmic energy to activate this grid and have its energy go out to all who are viewing, bringing calm and peace and manifestation with the crystal white light and the purple ray energy, with the power of protection and the power of energy. Yes, Sally, crying is normal, especially when the heart's had a clearing. And just allowing the freedom of energy and emotions to flow, healing for anyone here who needs it. May love and blessings flow freely from this crystal grid across the screen. I'm glad the goosebumps are there. That means the activation is alive. Come back and listen to this healing grid at the end here anytime you like, you guys, especially you ones who have been with me since the beginning of the reading or since the live session. Because you guys will probably feel this more than anyone. But come back over the next 7 days anytime you like and just pick up on this beautiful, beautiful purple ray frequency that's emanating. It's very powerful. It takes us up to the third eye and also the crown chakra. Oh, thank you, Nikki. I love my Tabby too. He is so sweet. He has a very spiritual essence. This is a healing for him as well. A lot of people have been working on his healing and it's come along so well. So I thank you all too for joining me. I'm not answering any more questions now, only because my phone is just about dying. Hi there, Cincinnati, Ohio. But welcome, thank you for joining us. We're just about to close the session. Thank you for the healing. This healing is for everyone. This Reiki grid is activated and powered up. It's available for any of you, for any purpose for healing, but also remember for the manifestation as well. No, you're welcome. You're welcome, Ruby. Okay, I'm so glad you've come as well, Diane. I'm glad you've all been here to enjoy this. That's the end of today's live session. Thank you all for joining me. It's been beautiful to interact at such a personal level and so intimately with you all. So thank you, everyone. Yes, please utilize this crystal grid and the Reiki energy. It'll be active for a week. Much love, everyone. Hey, have a wonderful day. And I will catch you all again another time. Take care, everyone. Much love. Namaste.